put a marker right in the heart of it. And let's move. Hello everyone, I'm P580. Welcome to a new episode of Marvel's Spider-Man. Last time, we got through a lot of crimes, and we also learned a lot about, these origins. Mr. Negative was a thing. We also evaded a lot of Sable's agents while being MJ. Okay, there's the first crime. I'm not gonna be taking any of you on for now, because I need this. Today, this is basically what we're doing. We're taking care of all 10 of the crimes here in Hell's Kitchen. Apparently I wasn't here at all since we, started taking care of the crimes around New York after Riker's escape. Yep. Cool. Just let me build more focus. Basically, this is all that we're going to be doing today. So I want to start reflecting on the game a little bit, because to be 100% honest, I'm pretty sure that either next episode or the one after is going to be the finale. Depending on how much time I have left after this, after getting all the crimes done, we might just go and do the mission. And if that's not long at all, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna end up, that one's gonna end up with a fight with Lee, or it should at the very least do that, because we're getting to the end game now. Then yeah, we only have one more episode, and to be 100% honest, there's a lot of thoughts that I have about this game and how things were executed, how things changed along during the game, and stuff like that, that I really do not want to stop talking about. Like, I'm recording this way before Miles Morales is released, right? It's still October, first of all. We're gonna be wanting to come back to this place very, very soon, because that's a photo op. Also that, we got photo ops to cover. Okay, excuse you. Cool. So basically, this is one of the gripes I have with the game, right? By the very end, you have these two different groups that are wreaking havoc throughout the entirety of Manhattan, right? The thing here is, I don't think it's well executed at all. There was this sense of urgency with some other crimes before, right? The demons, Lee was very, very prominent throughout the entire game. And so, whenever there's these crimes that the demons are committing, you feel well, first of all, I would feel obligated to go for them, because I am trying to pinpoint who the leader of these people is. And I'm also trying my best to, keep the streets, clear of criminals and whatnot, right? So, this is super stupid. Definitely stupid. Let me get the crime done, and I'll be up with you in a moment. Stupid. Stupid. Dumb. How about a lot more stupid? Did I not finish off all the Sable guys? You didn't see me, but you're done. Alright, and that's that. And before that, you got Fist's thugs, right? That makes sense. You just took their boss down, but they're still getting instructions, and they're trying to get him off. Stuff like that. That just makes sense. This? Fighting Sable, being branded a criminal, okay, makes sense. What doesn't make much sense, though, to me at the very least, is the fact that you're getting all the Riker's people back, and it wouldn't be that bad if not for the fact that it's overkill. It is definite overkill. It's fine. A lot of Riker's people escaped, right? That makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the fact that so many people escaped. So many that the entire city is overrun. There's more criminals than regular people outside. Silver Sable, fine. Don't care. I can deal with Silver Sable. The Rikers people, there's too many. Too many prisoners. Prisoner camps? Sure. Have a couple. Why are there still so many prisoners going out? Or out. Just out in general. Trying to kill me. Everywhere. So many of them went to the armory. Got a lot of guns. Like, this is catastrophical proportions of escapees. Like, this is escape prison taken to the extreme. 100%. And it's not like I don't enjoy the combat sections. Like, I do enjoy playing this part of the game. But you already have the Taskmaster combat missions, you know? You gotta get perfect at those to get the best rank possible. You have all of the combat in the missions. You got optional side missions that get you into combat. Even the ones that are about searching for people end up with combat. Like, a lot of these things just end up in combat, and it feels like at this point it was a lot of extra padding that did not really need to be here at all. So, I mean, that's fine. It's fine that they tried to do something with these characters and with the events of the game. Okay. The one thing, or the one gripe that I do have with this is that the lot of prisoners are really just extra stuff here. Sable makes sense. She's been there for most of the story as well, while you were looking for Lee and whatnot. That makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the fact that all the Rikers prisoners are out and about after so much. After so much, it just doesn't feel good. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be on the line of fire now. Once again, I saw that it was police under fire, and I didn't do jack to get out of the sight of all of these snipers. Whoa! Good. Nope. Cool. Thanks. I need a fast way up. I need a fast way up. Thank you very much. I can't see crap! I'm just swinging, man. I'm just swinging. Okay, they can't see me through there. So I can just jump. Or maybe not. Maybe just get hit by every single bullet around. Can't deal with this many bullets. Okay, man, I got hit very stupidly because the guy was launching downward. Okay! Still on 1 health. Not appreciative of this. So many. It's so many prisoners, see? It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's one thing that they escaped prison, but Spider-Man and the police were there for contention. Is the police so bad that they couldn't stop a single one and the entirety of Rikers is empty right now? That's just the biggest gripe that I had with the game. And it's at the very end too. Like, it wouldn't be that bad if it was like there were 4 acts instead of just 3 and it was spread out throughout all of the acts. It wouldn't be that bad then. Because then you have then you would have like a little bit of time to go through all of these and just exploring a little bit more on the districts, getting a lot of the photo ops and stuff like that. But it's just crammed at the end and it feels like it's just there to fill out time.
You'd think after escaping prison they'd keep a low profile. Great campfire.
So that's the part that I don't like, to be 100% honest. Why am I in the fire? Why was I in the fire? Finish you! And you! So that's one of the gripes I had with the game. Basically, not much else. I mean, I know that this game is apparently serving as an origin story for Miles Morales, which I greatly appreciate. Because you have Peter Parker with a lot of experience here. He's been Spider-Man for 8 years. and you see the beginnings of Miles Morales. By this point, one would think that Spider-Man would have faced pretty much all of his villains for a long time, but you see the creation of Dr. Octavius' Dr. Octopus here, and you also see Mr. Lee becoming Mr. Negative and stuff like that. You see the threat that is Silver Sable coming into Spider-Man's view for the first time, which opens up a lot of possibilities for, you know, Kraven at some point, if that's like happening. Yeah, there's just a lot of space for a lot of other villains to appear, because you see that Spider-Man's rogue gallery is not completely explored in this universe yet. And so we already got a glimpse of the very beginning of the Green Goblin, who, I mean, who knows, could also be, I mean, Goblin Jr. And due to the fact that, you know, the serum will apparently be, or the Goblin serum, the Goblin, yeah, that. It's apparently going to be something derived from the Devil's Breath in this game. So there's a lot of possibilities to see a Green Goblin in the next game as well. Possibly seeing Osborn lose the elections against Rio Morales. It could be a thing. We don't know yet, but it could be a thing. And I mean, it just opens up a lot of possibilities for the game. And because they're trying to build a universe with all of this, they're having Miles Morales be the next big thing. We're gonna take control of Miles in the next game. So it's just, to me, it just opens up a lot of possibilities, and it makes me excited. Not only for the next game, but for what they want to do with the franchise in general. I think this is one of the best Peter Parkers that we've seen in a very long time. Not only game-wise, but in general. A lot of people were not really that happy with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And I mean, I can understand why. I really like the character, and in my opinion, it just fits better to have him be portrayed by someone that looks actually way younger than the people that portrayed Peter Parker before. You know, Tobey Maguire didn't really look that much of a kid anymore, and he was just graduating. So that was something. Graduating high school. Then he doesn't go directly into college. He instead ignores that part and just tries to survive, which is, you know, part of Peter. Just, I like that they actually put a lot of emphasis on Dr. Connors and the research that Peter wanted to do in The Amazing Spider-Man. One of the very few things that I liked about The Amazing Spider-Man was that. And then Tom Holland's Spider-Man, man, he's such a good Peter Parker in Spider-Man. In my opinion, he does a very good job. The thing is, he's not being written to the best of their capabilities. Like, he's too much of a kid yet, even though he knows he has a lot of responsibility and that he has to protect and stuff like that. They tried to make him grow up way too fast in the previous, in the last movie, which is Far From Home. By trying to make him step up and fit into Iron Man's shoes, which I don't blame him. I mean, it's the next thing, right?
Perfect.
But it doesn't feel that natural. I think Tom Holland is a very, very good Spider-Man and Peter Parker. They're just writing him into a corner there. It's just that. I think that's what's happening. But yeah, I mean, the fact that we got Spider-Man in the MCU at all was amazing. And so I think that this is one of the best Spider-Mans that we've seen in a lot of time. Apart from the ones on the comics, you know, the original one. But even then, I know a lot of people didn't like that much the Superior Spider-Man. And yeah, just stuff that I know that a lot of people didn't like beforehand, and that I think could have been done a little bit better. Stuff that wasn't done a lot of justice in movies and stuff like that. The portrayal of the different Spider-Men from different universes in Into the Spider-Verse. That was amazing. Into the Spider-Verse is a great movie. It didn't have the best Peter Parker. You know, the good Peter Parker from that movie was killed. The Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man from Miles' universe, is dead. And so it's just good. It's just good. We've had a lot of good Spider-Man content for a lot of time. Like for some time now, rather, not for a lot of time, but for some time. And so, being in the MCU, having different Peter Parkers, knowing that Into the Spider-Verse is getting a sequel, the next Spider-Man movie is gonna go into the multiverse. Just knowing all that is going to be awesome. It seems like it's gonna be awesome. And the Peter Parker from this universe, being so human, having this much experience, having learned from his mistakes, knowing that he has limitations, starting to mentor Miles Morales, and knowing that in the next game he's still gonna be around, mentoring him, and, you know, doing meaningful stuff with him, fighting villains, and just being around for him. 2 Spider-Mans saving the city at the same time. It's just a dream. It's a dream. You don't get to see that very often because Miles Morales' origin is mostly associated with the death of Peter Parker. I think it has a lot of potential. I really don't want to see them change the essence of that in the next one. I think they nailed it in the head, and Insomniac was a very good choice to create this game. I haven't really played a lot of Insomniac's games, to be 100% honest. I'm getting Ratchet & Clank, the remake, tomorrow. Like, literally arriving tomorrow. I ordered it, I'm getting it, and I'm gonna play the heck out of that for you guys, too. I want to do that for you guys at some point, too. Because there's a lot of PS games that I never played because I was never a PlayStation guy. And now that I'm getting to experience a lot of them here in PlayStation 4, and hopefully with PlayStation 5 at some point, I am just very, very excited for all the possibilities. And one of them is coming with Miles Morales. I know I deviated a lot from talking about what I thought or think about the game to basically just, you know, my hopes and expectations. It's just, I really like Spider-Man, and being my favorite hero and all that, I just really want them to do good by the Spider people. So yeah, I'm just very, very hopeful right now for all the Spider things to come. The fact that they did Spider-Man to finish Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe was something that I did not expect, but that seemed fitting for the writing of the movies and everything else. However, speaking more about the game, what I do really want to know and want to see more of is how the DLC is going to connect to other stuff. Because I know for a fact that we're still going to be seeing a little more of Silver Sable on the DLC, and Black Cat as well. We've got it. We've got all the crimes, right? We got all them crimes? Is that it? We got all them crimes. Okay, cool. Yes! I heart Manhattan. Okay, cool. Cool. We got everything that we needed. We got everything that we needed. I heart Manhattan, and now we're done. Hooey! I'm not sure. That didn't unlock anything. Okay. I know all of these are for DLC. You unlock 2 or 3 costumes. 3 costumes per DLC. Main mission, I suppose. There's 3 main DLC packs, there's a season pass divided into 3 packs. You get 3 suits per pass, and this one is for getting every single one of the secret photo ops. That's what it is. I am certain that I took a lot of time with all of that, and I've been talking throughout most of it, but I think the city's safe once more. Doesn't seem like there's enemies running around, running amok, and hitting us every single corner. So apparently just getting rid of all the crimes let us go back to peaceful Manhattan. And yeah, I really enjoyed the game. Man, the fact that you actually feel like Spider-Man, like, as might as well just get this out of the way. I think this is one of the best games that they could have done. One of the best games made. Just for the fact that this Spider-Man game lets you get into a lot of the costumes. It mixes up a lot of the things from different universes, different continuities, different Spider-Man. and lets you see that this Peter Parker has a lot of experience. Also lets you see a lot of the human side to him, because a lot of mistakes in other hero properties is that they don't let you see the human side to them, and so it's just superhero stuff all the time, not letting you see the humans that a lot of people like instead of just the superpowered version of them. That's part of it, I guess. That's one part of why people like this game so much. That's one part of why I like it so much. And even though I stopped playing for a while because I just didn't think that the betas were gonna come all okay for a while, I guess it didn't really take me out of it much. Like, there's games that you stop playing and you can't come back to them as easily. You have to get a refresher, you have to relearn the game. This one, it took me 10 minutes of actually playing the game on recording to relearn the game entirely. And it was fun, and I think I'm way better at it now than when I started recording, or the day that I stopped recording. Like, the last day I recorded before stopping, I think I'm better now than back then. So yeah, I just really like this game a lot, and I'm very glad that I could share this with you guys. Next time, well, I would like to say that I'm gonna focus a lot into the secret photo ops, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for a little bit of a map. I'm gonna go around searching for all of them. We're gonna get all 50 of them, because everything else is 100%ed. We've gotten everything. We've dealt with all the crimes. We've stopped all of Silver Sable's outposts, all of the prisoner camps. We stopped Fisk's hideouts. We annihilated all demon warehouses. We got all the research stuff done. Not only in Octavius's lab, but also with Harry's research stations. We helped and got all of the police. We did all the side missions. We're done. We've done everything, guys. And even though it's taken a lot of time, I'm super glad. I'm actually very, very glad. We've unlocked all of these as well. There's just nothing else that we can use anything else on. So next time we're just going for the photo ops. Hopefully we still have 6 landmark tokens, huh? Wait, what was that? 2 out of 6? 1 out of 6? To earn research tokens, open and complete research stations. You can also earn them through pigeon challenges or optional lab challenges. Oh, this is just these. I thought that was talking about something else. Now, the Daily Bugle stuff, well, there's a lot of these. I never really read them, so I might as well read them at some point too. I might do that as a bonus episode at some point, but for now, I'm just gonna say goodbye. Thank you so very much for watching this today with me, sharing all this time with me, guys. Next time, we're gunning over there, for sure. I can't even take a picture from here. But yeah, we're gunning over there, and we are getting into the last missions of the campaign. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye, guys.